client meeting and client interaction. So before that, I'm taking this.
Okay.
Okay, Armin. Yeah. So be confident. Whatever you know, just answer that. This is fine if you are not know that answer the question. That will good. Okay. So we are starting from that. What is acid property?
What, sir?
What is acid properties?
Sir, I don't know.
Okay. What is MSDB?
Sir, MSDB is a system database which
Okay.
contains the metadata of all the jobs.
Okay. If okay, can you distinguish between service pack and hot fixes? Have you heard the word service pack and hotfix?
Uh, no.
Okay. What are the different type of SQL Server editions?
SQL Server editions. It's enterprise.
Okay.
Then data.
Enterprise standard, developer evaluation, express edition.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What is profiler?
Um,
You have mentioned that you have done on performance tuning. I think yeah, performance query tuning.
well,
So what is profiler?
it is used to trace events,
Okay.
current events.
What is index?
Index. It is of two type. It has cluster index and non-cluster index. The cluster index is used to store data in a data file, and non-cluster stores the data in index page.
Okay. What is fragmentation?
Index fragmentation.
Have you done rebuild or reorganize on database?
Sorry, no.
Okay. What is replication?
Replication means duplication of data.
Okay.
Repetition.
Okay. What are different type of replication in SQL Server? You have written in the resume you successfully implemented log shipping, database mirroring, and high abilities. So, can you explain me what is database mirroring?
Database mirroring means when a mirror image of database from one server is copied to the another server, so that in case if a data on the server one has been lost, so the user when gets connected to the server one does not fetch the data, he can gets automatically connected to the another server to restore the data.
Okay. What are the different type of files in primary file group of database? Have you created any
Can
database in SQL Server?
Yes,
So what are the files when you create database?
it is of two type: data file and log file.
Okay. What is MDF?
It is a format of a data file.
What is the full form of the MDF?
That I don't know.
Master data file and log data file, that is LDF.
Okay.
Yep. What are the different type of backup in SQL Server?
There are basically there are five types of data backups, but the which I have used, that is three: full backup, differential backup, and log backup.
Okay. What are the different type of recovery model in SQL Server?
It is of three types: full, simple, and bulk logged.
What is the difference between full and bulk logged?
See, in simple,
No, no,
in simple,
full and bulk logged only.
sir, I know simple and full. For bulk logged, I have no idea.
Okay.
So I can tell you. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Actually, in simple, as we know that in a simple recovery model, what happens um, when a data file, when a lazy page is created on the uh, data file, uh, when you know, uh, uh, sorry, I
Okay.
forgot.
Okay, have you implemented, as you written that you implemented log shipping successfully. So what is dot worker file, that is WRK file and tough file in SQL Server log shipping? Have you any idea what that files? Why they created?
Log shipping is done to
Yeah.
copy the data from server
Mhm.
one to server two.
Okay, it's
So
okay, but I'm asking about that the work file or tough file. What is work file and what is tough file? Okay. What are the different state of database?
there are different states of database like online, offline, read only, read write, single user, multi user, and emergency state, suspect state, and then a recovery pending.
Okay. Have you heard about looks alive or is alive?
No, sir.
Okay. What is different between OLTP and Olap?
Don't know.
Okay. SQL Server database engine is a OLTP or Olap? Have you heard that or not?
OLTP.
Or Olap is SSAS, that is analysis services. Hmm. What is normalization?
Sir, it is a it falls under the layer of SQL architecture in the relation engine. So in normalization, what happens whenever we apply the any query, suppose we apply the select query.
Mhm.
So this normalizer will check the semantics. It
Mhm.
will check the semantics of the query.
Normalization, that is a different one. You are saying about the query flow or query SQL Server query lifecycle. Normalization is a different thing. It is removing duplicate rows and duplicate data from the table columns.
Yeah, actually, I was telling the same. It will check the semantics, means the existence of the columns and data in a table or database.
Okay. You have written that you have created backup for disaster recovery. Okay. Let's say an example. We have a database of 1.5 TB. and we need a full backup, differential and log backup. How can you schedule that and to avoid the server database performance? How can you implement that? What is your plan? What is your strategy to implement that backup plan on the database?
So first we will check the backup disk size on
Mm-hmm.
which we will apply the backup. Then the data retention that we want to restore,
Mm-hmm.
and the data loss that depends upon the requirement of a user.
Yeah, it's good, but we are saying that we are going for loss for 15 minutes. So what is the strategy? If we have a database size is 1 TB, so how can you take full backup when and differential or log? Or what is your strategy basically?
Sir, full backup we will take once in a week, like on one day, and the rest 6 days we will go for the differential backup, and
Mm-hmm.
log backup will be side by side for the other 6 days on every day.
Okay. What is different between Dbms and Rdbms?
Um, what I know is that SQL instance it is a RDBMS.
No, can you define that is can you this is abbreviated form of that DBMS. So what is the full form of DBMS and RDBMS first?
Full form I know it's a database management system and relation database management system.
Okay. Next.
Uh, um, but in detail I cannot elaborate it.
Yeah. Tell me.
And I'm saying I cannot elaborate it.
Okay. Okay. What is table?
Table is an object in which a data is stored in the form of row and in the form of record and column.
Okay. What is view?
View means
Have you created view for us any table or for any query that is for reporting purpose or whatever the client is asked? Do you know the difference between a TLSQL that is separately called on a SQL Server or that will call under a view or on a procedure? What is the best approach to write a TLSQL or call in the application? Okay. Next, have you heard about TempDB?
yes,
What? Why do we have a TempDB in SQL Server?
it is a system database that is used that contains all the aggregate functions that is happening in the database.
Okay. What are different type of temporary tables?
Temporary table,
Yep.
don't know.
Okay. Do you have any questions that you want to know?
Sir, are these the questions being asked tomorrow or more than that?
This is actually for the L2 level of intro. Basically, the client always asks to or want to know that the DBA have knowledge of L2 or not because they are not providing any project for L1 support DB. Okay, so basically you should prepare for that this type of questions like monitoring, performance tuning, query tuning, or not in deep but basic. Okay, because we have a tool in SQL Server that we use for performance tuning like a standard events, profiler, DTE. So you should know on that and fragmentation. What is how can we defrag? What is different between rebuild and reorganize? too many things. Okay, but I think you have written in that resume, so that's why we have asked such type of questions, because basically any interviewer go with your resume first, and then they think about their project, their guy is compatible with that or not. Okay, so just be prepared with that questions, and I think I will share your profile to next team for scheduling it on tomorrow, I think Wednesday, after 9:30 p.m. or around, yeah, 9:30 p.m. Yeah. Okay, I'm just sending you that text file that is in that we have a couple of questions, so just make a note on that and just give some time on that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you.